Hello and welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like having a little bit of a rummage around in the music industry, seeing what people are doing, exposing some of the tactics that happen, and just trying to have a little bit of fun with it, really. The music industry is far too serious anyways, so please do like, subscribe, share the content, comment below, let us know what you think. So today we're going to talk about a new tactic that I've been seeing a lot, which is marketing your music by lying. Which I'm seeing a lot of, and you've probably seen a lot of it, even if you haven't even recognised it as a lie. So there's a couple of examples that I'm going to bring up here, and maybe it points to a wider issue in our society. People just lie. We are in the post-truth era. Bullshit is louder than the truth, and that has seeped its way into music marketing now. So what is essentially happening here is that labels and or agencies and or managers or artists, who knows, right, are using bait or a highly clickbait content and using this high kind of engagement content, whether it's true or false or otherwise, to promote a song. Difficult to kind of get your head around, but I'm going to show you some examples of how this is happening and what people are doing, right? So the most prevalent example and the first really kind of big story that I saw come from this kind of tactic was by an artist called Emotion, and the song was called Somebody Else. So you might remember this as a song that everyone thought was a Lily Allen and Fred Again collab. And the reason everybody thought that was because that was what the artist said. So let's have a quick look at some of the videos that were initially used to promote this song. So here we go. If we scroll through the sound link on TikTok, there's 4,002 posts, right?
So take another sip and go find somebody else.
And then what proceeds is just a catalogue of content very similar to that. And again.
So take another sip and go find somebody else.
And this happens over the series of lots and lots of different pages on TikTok to a point where it was kind of spreading like wildfire. Because the rumour was more important than the truth. And the rumour became so big and so kind of over-sensationalised that even Lily Allen herself managed to get hold of it.
My cousin Gracie was like, oh my God, you've got a new song out with Fred again. I was like,
let's hear it, because I spent all weekend trying to not hear it, which, believe me, wasn't easy.
And it even got to the point where it was played on, I think, BBC Introducing or something similar to like that. And they actually claimed it was a new Lily Allen song. Mad, right? But it just shows that engagement is king, content is king, right? And an engaging lie is so much more powerful than a boring truth. The boring truth is that it's by an artist called Emotion. It's yet another electronic music song, which is a decent enough song, but the thing that's engaging about this is the fact that it might have been a Lily Allen song, collab with Fred Again. So that was the first really kind of newsworthy, prevalent example of this that I've seen. And it's quite fun. But another one that I've seen pop up kind of a lot more recently is a track called Scintillate by Low Alto. So again, same kind of things happening, and a lot of the same pages that were posting the Lily Allen song are also posting this song. So let's have a look through what some of these are.
No, you wanna kiss me in the back of the car.
Right, so a fake Mix Mag lab that overlays that song. That didn't happen, I don't think. Again, lots of clips of famous DJs playing where the song has just been overdubbed.
Kiss me in the back of the car.
There's clips of Mallgrab in here. There's clips of Skepta. There's Idris Elba. One that made me laugh is this one. Skepta and Cher Lloyd. The collab we didn't know we needed, eh? So it's the same strategy that's happening again and again and again. It's just things being made up, which are kind of clickbaity and get a conversation going with the purpose of spreading a song kind of like wildfire and spreading rumours and sparking conversation, sparking engagement, even if it's bollocks, right? So I'm seeing this a lot, right? And people are going to have their opinions on it because ultimately it's lies. That's the thing. I mean, it's not true. So a lot of people will see this as, we're in a post-truth era, this is dystopia, and everyone's lying to get to the top. Bullshit is louder than the truth, and that's all bad. But think on the flip side of this, right? Basically, if you want to market your music in 2025, you can kind of just do whatever the fuck you want. Think of all the stuff that you could make up. Like, if you're promoting a song now, like, the truth is nowhere near as important as it kind of used to be. Like, if you're about to release a new single, you could, if you fancied it, if you felt like it, you could just make up that it's a collab with, I don't know, fucking Lady Gaga if you want. Right? And this is just proof that doesn't particularly matter, because these songs have all done really, really well on Spotify. They've been successes. So I know a lot of artists are quite like don't like this, right? Because they see it as a loss of authenticity, right? But I'm kind of minded to just think, like, that is the game now. The loss of authenticity happened once we sold our souls to these platforms, which we've all done. I'm doing it right now. How you win on these platforms now is mass conversation, mass engagement, and flooding the market, right? Which is what these agencies or these labels are doing, right? They're flooding the market with stuff that just kind of isn't true, but that they know will cause conversation. So in light of that, go wild, mate. Honestly, don't think too much about the stuff that you're putting out there, and create loads of other little burner accounts that you can use to just spread stuff that isn't true or spread stuff that causes engagement. That's the great thing about this. It doesn't have to appear to be you. Nobody has any idea who these people are that do this. It's all anonymous, right? So I think whilst this might seem like inauthentic, it might seem like lies, it might seem like people are using bullshit to spread and market a song, think on what the positives of that could be. Think of the fun that could be had with this. So yeah, to summarise, not all lies are evil. Take these examples and use them as maybe not to quite that same level, but take it as an example that engagement is king with these kind of things. Reach is king. Flooding the market is what you need to do. And if you need to tell a few mistruths to do that, then it works, clearly. Or it can work. So we're going to finish this video today with some tips for independent artists. So here's some really simple 3 ways that you can check a playlist for any bot activity, any streaming fraud, or anything that you desperately kind of want to avoid as an artist, right? There's 2 platforms which we use as a company to check for this. The first one is called artist.tools. The starter version of this is completely free. All you do is paste a playlist link into the top bar, and it will give you an indication about whether that playlist has streaming fraud activity on it, or whether it's highly suspected of having streaming fraud activity on it. You can obviously pay for higher tiered versions of this platform, but the free version will do this for free. The second platform is Submit Hub, which has a playlist checker built into its platform. So this, really, really simple, and the guys at Submit Hub are very, very hot on this. Again, all you do is paste a playlist link into their playlist checker. You can also paste a link to your artist profile. And what it will do is it will analyze the streams of that playlist or the streams of you as an artist, and it will indicate if there's been any streaming fraud or any illegal streaming activity on yourself as an artist or on the playlist itself. So those are 2 really, really good places to start. There are obviously paid versions of these things. Chartmetric is a very good one as well, but you do have to pay for it. So artist.tools and Submit Hub playlist checker, both free, and both do ultimately what you need them to do.